Hello, everybody. Today we're going to talk a little bit about a reminder of how we can add and subtract decimals. So we have two numbers here. We have the first number is 6 and 853 thousandths. So we have a decimal piece there. And then we're adding to it 26. Now, the first thing I want to remind you to do when you're adding together two decimals is think about the whole numbers we're working with. Remember, the whole number is whatever comes to the left of your decimal. So whatever comes before your decimal. So in this first number, my whole number is 6. And the second number, my whole number is 26. Now, what I always think about doing is, what if we were just adding 26 and 6? Now, remember, addition is commutative, which means the order does not matter. We can flip it. So I'm going to actually flip it, and I'm just going to say 26 plus 6. Now, if I added 26 and 6, I know 26 and 6 is 32. So I'm going to get 32 and something. So then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add on this decimal piece here, this 853 thousandths after my 6, because that is the decimal piece that goes along with it. Now you'll notice that in this place here, this is my ones place. Both of these digits are in the ones place. That is what we need. We need to add place values to the same place values. Now, you'll notice it looks a little unbalanced because there's nothing on top. It would be fine here if you added a decimal and 3 zeros. And a lot of people think this changes the value. It does not. Before it was 26. Now it is 26. 26 and nothing. So we can keep it that way. And then we just add like normal. So I would add, change the blue here. I would add 3 plus 0. In the hundredths place, 5 plus 0. In the tenths place. And then I'm looking in the ones place. That gives me an extra group of 10. And we end up with 32 and 853 thousandths. So starting with that whole number. The same thing works with subtraction. When we're subtracting, we start by finding that whole number. So in this case, I'm thinking we're really looking at 10 minus 4. So I know then, just in my head, when I'm asking myself what kind of answer would make sense, somewhere around 6, because 10 minus 4 is 6. So when I go to write this out, I'm going to write 10 minus 4. And then I'm just going to add in my decimal pieces here. And you'll notice again it seems unbalanced. We can just add 2 additional zeros at the top. And the reason we can do that, guys, is because 3 tenths is the exact same thing as 300 thousandths. The only reason it takes more of those pieces is because the thousandths pieces, remember, are really super tiny pieces. And again, you're just subtracting. We go straight down and subtract, and then we'll find an answer there. So change to blue. We can't subtract 1,000th from nothing. We need to get some more, so we're going to go to the tenths place. I'm going to take away a tenth, which leaves me with 2. I'm going to replace it with 10 hundredths. I'm going to take away a hundredth. And I'm going to replace it with 10 thousandths. So we made even trades there. We're going to subtract. Got a problem over here again. We need more tenths. Get it from the tens place. I'm going to take away a 10, replace it with 10 ones. Take away a 1 and replace it with 10 tenths. We have 2 tenths already, so that's going to give me 12 tenths. 12 minus 5 is 7. 9 minus 4 is 5. And remember, we said our answer would be somewhere around 6, and we end up with 5 and 729 thousandths. So start with your whole numbers, then add in your decimals. And always, always, always ask yourself, does my answer make sense?